3, 2, 1.
Get ready to witness the financial fumbles footballing idols faced off the pitch. From digital investment to automobiles, we've got you covered. So let's find them all. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic lost $20 million just because he had a dream of starting a sportswear company since he was a child and made it possible. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is one of the finest strikers the game has ever seen. He's played for numerous top division clubs and proved he is an asset. Zlatan, when he was still at Manchester United, started a sports brand with Norwegian fashion giant Varner Group in 2016, named A to Z, which refers to his footballing journey from amateur to Zlatan. Despite its growth in 2017, the European sportswear effort has proven too expensive, so Peter Varner and Zlatan Ibrahimovic agreed to end their operations in A to Z. In 2017, the company said it had made higher than expected losses due to the marketing cost in 2016, the first year of the company, and they had had commercial costs, but they expected to improve the sales and improve results. But things didn't go as expected, but the losses were higher than expected. Now, this next one is interesting. Vinicius Jr. Next is Real Madrid's rising superstar, the Brazilian international Vinicius Jr. He is becoming a big star off the pitch by improving his marketability following a big season with Real Madrid. The Brazilian star had a breakout campaign in the 2021-22 season, scoring and impressing during the entire season and starting in most of the matches as he was a favourite for Carlo Ancelotti's lineup. Vinicius Jr. had a deal with Nike that runs until 2028. Nike had been Vinicius' most important sponsor since 2013 when he was just 13 years old. He signed a 10-year deal with the brand, and in 2018 he extended it for another 10 years. However, very disappointed with the brand on how he was treated, he instructed his lawyers to help him break out of the contract with Nike. He opened up a legal proceeding before the Qatar World Cup. Vinicius Jr. was disappointed by the treatment from Nike for providing him with old boots to wear until the end of the season. He donned the Mercurials from the previous range during the Real Madrid Champions League run. Vinicius Jr. scored for his side a winning goal in the final against Liverpool, but he feels he has not been getting the recognition he deserves. He's also unhappy that he was omitted from Nike's biggest advertising campaign ahead of the Qatar World Cup, despite being the company's ambassador at a very young age. In a La Liga match, Vinicius came out for a second half wearing yellow boots, replacing the blackout boots since he was uncomfortable with the blackout boots. He only used the blackout boots just to practice with them before the match due to his contract with Nike. As a result, Vinicius Jr. terminated his contract with Nike over unfair treatment and lost $45 million. Messi bought an apartment in La Ferradura in one of his favorite spots, Ibiza. This incident took an unexpected twist that stunned everyone. La Ferradura came in at $11 million, but later it became a nightmare to him. Messi didn't know that the newly acquired mansion would soon land him in court. The government drafted a bombshell explaining that his paradise was an illegal acquisition. Messi met a shady property dealer who had some hidden tricks up his sleeve. The mansion was bought because it had a humble 4 bedrooms, but it was found that it had 2 more rooms without the government's knowledge or permission. So, no permits, no legals, not even a certificate was passed for the property, and Messi inadvertently overlooked all these requirements. His lavish purchase suddenly became a costly legal lesson due to his diligence. Sometimes, even the biggest stars find themselves caught in this money maze, but this next one is a life-threatening one. Paul Pogba. Pogba has always extended a helping hand to his loved ones. This includes sending money to his family in France, hosting friends at his residence without charges, and caring for his dear ones. Unfortunately, his goodwill led to a dark turn when he was allegedly kidnapped, and, what is worse, it was done by someone closest to him. It was reported that his credit card was misused for $200,000. This was a shocking incident that broke the trust of him and his people around him, prompting him to keep his distance and focus solely on his well-being. He never knew that that was just the beginning of the problem. Later one night, he was confronted at his doorstep by some armed criminals. These criminals forced him into a vehicle and took him to a disclosed location. Criminals threatened that he either had to pay them $13 million or face deadly consequences. Pogba had no choice but to give them what they wanted and escape from armed criminals to keep his life. Later on, Pogba realized he recognized their voices, and Pogba courageously reported the abduction to the authorities to unmask the culprits. This shocking incident quickly made headlines, leaving the world and Pogba stunned by the depth of the betrayal. It was none other than his childhood friend and his brother, Matthias. The next one isn't life-threatening, but it's certainly still painful. Neymar. In the wildest tales of digital fortune and unexpected twists, Brazilian footballer and superstar Neymar found himself in a new kind of game, the NFT market. It all started when he jumped on the bandwagon of earning non-fungible tokens. NFTs are digital collectives that have been making headlines for a while. Neymar didn't know this NFT would take him on $1 million roller coaster of excitement and heartbreak. Neymar entered the NFT scene with his first purchase of an NFT called Mutant Ape, a digital creation that set him back $25,000. It was just the start of his NFT adventure that spiraled into a collection of over 60 pieces, including not only one but two Bored Apes, which are highly sought after digital primates valued at around $500,000 each, which is a huge investment. Neymar cracked the code of a digital goldmine, but he wasn't too aware that it has negative sides too. What goes up must come down. Later, the NFTs faded and the value of the digital assets fell. The crypto market took a huge step down, leaving Neymar's investment significantly less valuable than what he initiated. Financially, things had taken a nasty turn, and that wasn't the only problem he had to face. Many rumors started to circulate about Neymar that he was part of artificially inflating the price of the NFT project, which involved him in a massive lawsuit worth $4 billion. This legal battle cast a long shadow over Neymar's name. He lost $1 million in legal battles, damaging his reputation and of course several hundred thousands from the crypto crash. Neymar wasn't aware of the NFT downfalls, and this should serve him and others who dive their head into this evolving world of digital collectibles. The next one is a disaster that nearly cost someone their life. Cristiano Ronaldo. The renowned Ballon d'Or winner and Portuguese superstar is no stranger to making headlines on and off the field. Beyond his football life, he has his own $1 million collection of cars, property, and luxury items. One of his purchases was his beloved Bugatti Veyron. That lightning-fast car that set him back $1.6 million seemed like a dream come true, and this dream quickly became his nightmare. Ronaldo was on a picturesque vacation with his family and giving him some time of relaxation. Yet, even at this paradise, the thoughts of Bugatti had been itching in the back of Ronaldo's mind. The Bugatti Veyron was parked thousands of miles away, and, unable to bear the separation, he made a decision that resulted in a series of unfortunate and unpredictable events. Ronaldo requested his assistant to deliver his Bugatti to this vacation. Driving a high-performance machine like a Bugatti Veyron is more challenging to handle than a regular car, and this supercar can go from 0 to 100 in just 2.5 seconds. The ride ended with a dramatic crash involving a property of an unsuspecting family. This crash damaged the water meter, smashed into a door, and even toppled a concrete pillar, turning the scene into a state of chaos. Realizing the gravity of the situation, Ronaldo took responsibility for the calamity he unintentionally caused, and he vowed to rectify the damage caused by promising to pay the bill for all the repairs. In the end, $1 million asset ended up costing over $2 million. As we wrap up this video, which football superstar's investment turned into a shocking financial disaster? Hit that like button and share it with your football friends, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. See you all in the next video, and until then, goodbye.